This is Kaitlin Robinson, and she is a spiritual psychotherapist like me. And so today we're going to bring you the question, how do you continue to be spiritual when the shit is hitting the fan? When things aren't going well? We were just sitting here talking. It's easy to be spiritual when everything's going well, or you're like in an ashram or whatever. But what do you do?
Unfortunately, this week I went into terror and fear momentarily because my bank accounts, my entire life savings, got completely wiped clean. I checked my account balance one night and it was at zero.
Did you just freak out?
I went into pure and utter panic. It was the middle of the night. I'm thinking, oh my God, well, at least I'm not like trying to get ultimately. It's like when you're in fear, there is no room for love. And when you are in love, there is no room for fear. So this quote just came to me actually the next morning, and it was a huge wake-up call, this reminder of, first of all, release the control. You have no control over this situation. It's something that happened to me, and I can choose in this moment to react and react negatively, which ultimately poisons my own well, my own sanctuary, or I can choose to just take a deep breath and let it go, because there isn't anything really that I can do. And the most important part of this that I'm finding is that you have to relinquish the desire to retaliate. Now, there's a Buddhist saying that is one of my favorite. It's where you can be holding on to a hot piece of coal with the intention of throwing it at your enemy. But as you're holding it, who's getting burned?
Ooh, that's good.
Right, so I had a choice.
I've heard that metaphor before.
Oh, it's one of my favorite. But I had this choice where I could sit there in anger, poisoning my body with all of the cortisol and all of the adrenaline that was running through me, or I could stop and take 3 deep breaths every few minutes, get recentered, drop that piece of hot coal, because this person who hacked my accounts is elusive. I don't know who they are. It's not doing me any good holding on to this. And trust that it's going to work out. And of course, take the right steps, not just be passive, but be active in dealing with the bank, filing the appropriate reports, and just trusting that it's going to work out. And you can come back to your breath. You can really start to make sound decisions. And so I always notice what's going on in my brain, in my head, in my heart, in my body. And I use that information to recalibrate.
What are some of the things that you do physically? I know that you said a deep breathing to sort of get that sort of space that you were just talking about.
This is actually a great one, and I just shared this with my askers on my YouTube video a couple of weeks ago. You place your hands out in front of you.
Okay.
And then you put your hands back to back, and you flip them so you can grab your hands like that.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you're going to roll your arms underneath so you can rest them on your chest. You're going to close your eyes and take the tip of your tongue and press it to the roof of your mouth. Yes. This is actually balancing your left and right brain hemispheres when you press that acupressure point. You will take deep breaths. This is where the breathing comes in. So you just allow your belly to rise and fall slowly. You also take it one step further, you cross your ankles. This is called a calming crossover. When you're at a dinner table, if you're feeling anxious, you're in a job interview, or even stuck in traffic, just take some deep breaths. You're re-regulating your hormones, you're balancing your brain hemispheres, you are just re-energizing yourself in a calmer, more cohesive way. And you just do this for 20 seconds and see what happens. Usually everything will just go,
I was just going to say, I feel more calm.
Yeah. The perceived trauma, because we all have different levels of resilience, and we all experience events differently. So you can have a trauma and use these techniques to calm yourself, but it almost becomes habitual, and then the trauma decreases. And then you have almost a new lifestyle when you are incorporating mindfulness techniques to help re-regulate your life experience.